What's up? Excuse me. Marty Schwartz here. I'm happy to have some time again to make some videos, taking your request. This is a request for Sweet Home Alabama, and you know, with Lynyrd Skynyrd there's 3 guitar players, you know, blah blah blah, you know where I'm going with this. So I'm going to just take, you know, I think the key elements to the tune and you know, just kind of teach you, you know, the best parts so you can play it by yourself. And then at the end, I'll show you, you know, just a straight strummer beginner version if some of these little tricks you're not ready for. All right? So we're going to just zoom in on my hand, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Okay, I'm going to take the standard D chord. We need that. And then the next chord, we're just going to call it C add 9. But basically, all we're doing is we're just taking our middle finger off of the D chord and moving it to the 3rd fret on the A string. And then basically the last thing we'll do is we'll go to a G chord where my pinky comes down here, and I got this standard G chord. Now this note right here, you're not really hearing in the song, but if it's easier for you to just think, you know, think of it as a G chord that way, then cool. I think they're just going like that, and this finger's muting that string, you know, like that. So anyway, let's go to the D chord. We're going to go like this. We're going to start with the 1, 2, 3rd string down, and we're going to hit that twice. Cool? Let's try that again. Okay, then we're going to go to the B string, which is this one right here, and we're going to hit that, and then we're going to hit this string, this string right here. So this one, then this one, which is the B and the G string. So we go like this. Watch my pick. Move my pick back to where I'm comfortable, because you kind of cut the notes off with your right palm a little bit. See that? Palm muting it a little bit. Just letting my palm touch it. Middle finger comes off to the 3rd fret on the A string, and I'm going to hit that one twice now. And then the same 2 notes here. So both of the first 2 chords go back to the B string and the G string. So here's what we have so far. Here it is with the pick. Then we just go. Or if you need a G chord. Here's what we got. Then we're going to do some fancy stuff. A string right here, open, picked, and then hammered. And then the open D string. Finger comes down, and it's going to be a pull-off. Check it out. Then the 2nd fret on the A string again. You could just do that much if you want, but then we're going to go skip a string over to the G string right here, and we're going to pull it off to open. Here it is real slow. Alright. Now we're going to go to the G string, and we're going to pull this off, then up a whole step, followed by open, so it's... Then I'm going to use my ring finger on the 5th fret of the G string and bend it up a whole step. You could just go to the 7th fret, like slide up to it. But it kind of sounds like a bend, so it'd be more like... Let's see. And you know, those two little tricks kind of work nice, but basically you have all that stuff kind of right there, those 3 strings with the 2nd fret and open. You can just mess around with it. But so here, I'll scoot back a little bit and I will play what we just did. Alright, let me show you the next little cool guitar part. It sounds like this. So basically what I'm doing is it's still the same chords. So if I took a D chord right here, a D, you know, you always have the inverted major chord. I have other video lessons on that, so you might have to search it out. A good one where I teach all the concept of this, I think it's called Jimi Hendrix Inversions. Okay. So anyway, or I also call it the Hendrix major chord. So what we're going to do is it's using elements of the D major pentatonic scale. Oh yeah, never mind about any of that. Let me just show you what I'm doing. I'm going to start with my first finger on the 7th fret of the A string. And I'm going to go. And I'm just. And this fits right over those chords we were just playing. So we go. Then my first finger is going to be kind of barred, and it's covering the 5th fret on the A string, and now I'm just going to hammer. I've seen people slide it too, like, I'm just going to hammer it. And then you could do a regular G chord, but I was doing a G bar chord. Check it out, here's what we have. And, you know, the G major bar, I'm just hammering on the shape of the chord. Okay, so that's another cool thing. Then, when you're doing the chorus, you could do this. You could kind of open it up. That's what they do on the chorus. So it's the same lick. It goes. You know, you can just mess around with that. And then finally it goes only after the chorus. It's an F to a C. Okay, now the easy strummer. You can take a D chord, and we're just going to go down, 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 up. Then we're going to go to the C add 9, and you could even put that finger there if it's easier for you, if you've learned it that way, or mute the D string with your middle finger. And we're just going to go down, 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 up. We're going to go to the G chord and do down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Here's the easy version.